Hey everybody. Oh, there's the music. Jeez. How are y'all doing? Figure we'll give it a minute or two to let things get settled in, let things start up and fire up, people start showing up. Thank you to everybody who made it. I see that there's some people here who are here for the first time or who rarely get to make it, who are finally here. Thank you for so much for making it. What are we doing playing World of Warcraft? You know, I'm not entirely sure I know. Part of me just wants to log back in and see what it's like. I haven't played in so long. Part of me thinks that this is a fool's errand because it's an old game and they've taken out a lot of the quality of life improvements that they've made over the years. Part of me kind of hopes that this ends up being something we all love and we stick with, and we end up making a guild and we have like a CardlinAudio cardigan guild and we play all the way and we end up actually achieving some stuff and people get to meet each other and hang out in the game and it becomes like our own hangout spot, and I play it all the time and I get to know all y'all better, and I think that'll be really cool, and part of me thinks maybe this will just be a one-off. All I know for sure is that at level 10 druids get the ability to turn into a bear, so that's going to be today's goal. We're going to unlock the ability to turn into a bear. We're going to do it via the lovely Cardlin, this night elf. This is actually the same exact model I played back in the day, I think. For the most part, anyway. I eventually switched to Horde because I kind of got bullied into it. But yeah, anyway, this is a game y'all can play with me. I'd love to play World of Warcraft with y'all and have like our own like community and our own guild, but it requires like 10 gold to make a guild, and gold is very hard to come by when you're just starting out. And we are definitely just starting out. As you can see, I made Cardlin the Druid, I made Cardlin the Rogue, the little gnome rogue. There's Cordlin, the Paladin. Looks kind of dopey. Name's Cordlin. And there's Cardlin, the Dwarf Priest. But we are going to jump in here as the Druid. We're going to live the nostalgia, and who knows, maybe we'll stick with World of Warcraft Classic. Maybe we'll move to World of Warcraft Current, and that way we can have like a server and a guild and people can join it. All the same, you can add me right now on BattleNet if you want, so we can play together. The BattleNet tag, or the BattleNet ID, is in the description. It should be the first line. And yeah, it'd be cool to get to play with y'all. But for now, we're going to try to get to level 10 as a druid so I can turn into a bear.
For 10,000 years, the immortal Night Elves cultivated a druidic society within the shadowed recesses of Ashenvale Forest. But recently, the catastrophic invasion of the Burning Legion shattered
Look how old
the
this game
tranquility
looks.
of their
It's
ancient
ridiculous.
civilization. Led by the Archdruid Malfurion Stormrage and the priestess Tyrande Whisperwind, the mighty Night Elves rose to challenge the demonic onslaught. Though
I played WoW
victorious,
since it first
the Night
came out.
Elves were forced to sacrifice
It's really
their
super
cherished
nostalgic
immortality
to me.
and watch their beloved forests burn. Seeking to regain their immortality, a number of wayward druids conspired to plant a special tree that would link their spirits to the eternal world. Despite Malfurion's warnings that nature would never bless such a selfish act,
Mods, can you put
the
together some
druids
kind of
planted
message
the
you
great
spam
tree
every like 10
Teldrassil
minutes or so? Like,
off
want to
the
play with
stormy
Cardlin?
coasts of northern
Here's his
California.
BattleNet ID, and
Within
here's the
the
server
twilight
he's on.
boughs of the
He's on the
colossal
Alliance.
tree,
You can
one
join
of the
and play and
sacred
message
masses
him
took
right
root.
now, or something like that.
However, the great tree was not consecrated with nature's blessing.
Anyone remember the
and soon
terrible
fell
WoW
prey
movie?
to
I
the
definitely
corruption
do.
of the Burning Legion. Now the wildlife, and even the limbs of the great tree itself, are tainted by a growing darkness. As one of the few night elves still left in the world, it is your sworn duty to defend Darnassus and the wild children of nature against the Legion's encroaching corruption.
Welcome to World of Warcraft. No, let's turn off the tips. Turn off all these tips. Do not display tips. Alright. Dang, look at all these new people. So many new characters, that's crazy. So in World of Warcraft, this is your character. You walk around using WASD. You hold right click and move your mouse so you can look around. And as you can see, you can run around, do stuff. Down here in this little bar, I don't know if y'all can see it. Can y'all see it? Yeah, you can. This is your hotbar, your action bar. 1 is attack. 2 is wrath, as you can see in the bottom right. It's a spell you cast to blow things up. 3 is healing touch, for to do the healing with. In WoW, you can run up to people with yellow exclamation points, and they have quests for you. Oh, the balance of nature. Greetings, Cardlin. I'm Conservator Litherlane. My purpose in Shadowglen is to ensure that the balance of nature is maintained. The spring rains were particularly heavy this year, causing some of the forest beasts to flourish while others suffered. Unfortunately, the Night Saber and Thistle Boar populations grew too large. Shadowglen can only produce so much food for the beasts. Journey forth, young druid, and thin the boar and saber populations so that nature's harmony will be preserved. Yes, for the sake of nature, kill these animals. That makes perfect sense to me. Let's see what we do here. We want... What do we want? It's not in here. Interface options is what we want. Accessibility we want. Cinematic subtitles. We want instant quest text. And we want auto loot. That means they just leveled up. Cool. Well, we are going to go running around into this very... Geez, this doesn't even look like 2000s. This looks like 90s graphics forest. And we're going to look around for night sabers and boars. Normally we'd be able to find tons, but since there's so many people, as you can see, there's a bunch of like dead night saber bodies all over the place. Maybe if we zoom in a bit, it'll be easier for y'all to see. Okay, we have a night saber right here. Select it with the left click. Oh no! Freaking another druid tagged it first. Alright, we'll grab this one. Cast Wrath. Beating up animals for the sake of nature balance. We hit it with our stick. And is dead. We take its stuff. Of course, as everyone knows, whenever you kill a boar, it drops pants. So I press B to open my inventory, and I put on the pants. You know, the pants that the boar had. And then I hit this guy, and I hit this guy, and I hit this guy. There's certain, like, peaceful something to be said about World of Warcraft, you know? As silly and as simple as it is, there's definitely something kind of charming about how easy and simple it is. I feel like I can just kind of do this in the background and then just kind of chill. Do this for hours. As simple and as brainless as this is. There's too many new people! There's no animals for me to kill. Yes. The Night Saber cloak. That's the cloak, the little tiny thing on the back? Okay, that's cool. Where are all these animals for me to kill? That's another cool thing about night elves. Sometimes when they jump, they do that forward flip. There we go. Hit it. Oh, I'm fighting the wrong things. These are adult thistlepores. I need young thistlepores. Mangy Nightsaber. I don't need that. Young Nightsaber, that's what I need. Young Nightsaber.
My mana is low.
Ruh-roh. In between battles, I'm supposed to be regenerating my mana before I start a fight again, but this time I did not. Luckily, we're in the super newbie level, so it doesn't matter too much. How many of these do we have to kill? It says up here in the upper right, if you can see. Can you see where my mouse is? That tracks. Okay, let me make the interface bigger so y'all can see it. Did that do it? That did not do it. That didn't do anything. Oh, that's for graphics? Whoops. I wanted for the UI to scale. Where do I find that? Display. Nope. I remember this used to be a thing you could change. Just don't know where it is. Well, whatever that is. Let's see. Advanced UI scale. There you go. Okay, we'll make it a little lower. Nope, a little higher. There you go. Things should be a little easier for y'all to see. Hopefully people aren't saying horrible things in the chat. I have no control over that. Some bracers, put those on. I think maybe if not World of Warcraft Classic, just because World of Warcraft Classic is so jank and old, maybe it'd be cool to have like a actual Warcraft server, like a guild that we all met and played on, right? I think that'd be nice. Elfin Witch says, I just downloaded this today. Nice. I don't know if I'm going to be staying with this past level 10, but if I do, I will definitely publicly make a server, or I'll definitely publicly announce what server and what the guild is, and get people invited and we can all play together, and that'd be nice. I haven't raided and whatnot in so long. As you can see, I got these boots, but I can't put them on because druids can't wear mail. Druids can only wear up to leather.
Hello.
Let's get some questions. Any questions in the chat?
Del
This is super peaceful, just kind of like listening to this music and running around murdering animals.
Listening, Pasha Fela.
But if you have anything on your mind, do let me know.
Hello.
Raiding together would be awesome, Melissa. I haven't raided in so long, but it'd be really cool to put together like a raiding crew, just like in the olden days. That'd be rad.
Pasha Fela.
You are now connected to Blizzard services. That's
Yum yums.
hey, yum yums. Melly Crystal just donated to $5.55. Melly Crystal says, I just wanted to say hi. I really love your channel. Keep the good work going. Thank you very much. That is super sweet of you, Melly Crystal. Thank you. I hope it shows your name on the screen. It's supposed to. I'm supposed to meet a healer or something. I'm supposed to meet like a trainer. Oh, I have to go up these stairs, right? What is a young Nightsaber? There's those panther type things I was killing earlier. But now I still gotta kill... As you see, I've killed 7 out of 7 of them. I need to kill 2 more young Thistlebores. I just need to kill these young Thistlebores. Here is a young Nightsaber, for example. That's what they look like. It's a kitty cat. Hello, kitty cat. Now I gotta find these boars. But everybody's killing them all every time they pop up. Gotta run around and be the first one to catch one. Kendall Gregory says, Hi, Cardlin. I just came. Woody couldn't come earlier. Also, I'm at a vacation rental home, and there's a bear crossing my front door. Love your stuff, by the way. Oh, it's so cool. You know, for all my fascination of bears, I've never seen a bear in real life. Not even at a zoo. Actually, now that I think about it, this is the game that made me fascinated with bears. It was because of World of Warcraft that I have like the whole bear motif. Beanie Baby says, Are you and Rihanna liking all the fall Halloween scripts we're sending? Well, I can't speak for Ree, but I've definitely been liking the ones that have been getting to me so far. Bree Dennis asks a question. Wait, really? Actually, I have a question. Cardlin, do you want me to draw you anything? Yeah, draw me anything. No, they hit it first. Dang it. I think I saw one back here. Yes, it's mine. Mine. CJ says, Cardlin, do you have any tips or advice on how to not burn yourself out on your first semester of college? It's my second day, and I'm already super confused and stressed. Well, believe it or not, I've never been to college, so I may not be the best person to ask for this, but I have had first days of things, and I know that what helps me when I have the first day of a thing is knowing that the second day will get better and the third day will be even better, and you know, things will only get better and better as things go on. Like any new thing, you suck at it when you start, but you'll get better at it as you continue. So just stick with it and you'll get better.
Hey, thanks.
Hey, thanks indeed. We got a super chat from Mikachi. Mikachi sent 250 pesos saying, Hey Cardlin, mods, and fellow cardigans. Sadly, I can't hang around for too long, so here's my super chat in advance. I wish y'all a fun stream and a good rest of your day and evening. Thank you very much for that. Excuse me, I will be right back. I gotta knock at my door. Sorry about that, y'all. I am back. My son just got back home from school and wanted to tell me all about the new Pro Jared video, apparently. Which I apparently have to check out as soon as this is done.
May the stars guide you.
Picking up some new quests. How do I track it? Oh, there you go. Okay, well, that's good. Mangy Nightsaber and Thistleboar. Abigail Henson asks, do you have any tips for high school? I just started and I'm pretty scared and I'm really tiny compared to everyone else. Help. Just like anything else, it gets better. If you have a friend, stick with them. If not, just do your own thing. Things will kind of fall into place. Just, you know, focus on your studies. Don't worry too much about the people. And, you know, it's easier to think that you deserve to be there. It's your school. And you have every right to be there, than it is to think like, oh, I'm new here, this is new, everything's so scary. The more you think that stuff, the more it's going to be true. So just start thinking of it as your home, your place, your teacher, your school, your students, your fellow classmates. And the sooner you start thinking like that and start adopting that kind of mentality, the easier it'll be on you, I think. Young Nightsaber, not the one I need. Saber. Thistleboar. Resist. I don't like that. Resist my sword. Lily Williams asks, how's high school for you, Cardlin? It was a little weird. I went straight from middle school in America to high school in the Philippines, and I got advanced a year because my placement test put me in immediately in my sophomore year. So it was a little strange. I definitely stood out like a sore thumb being an American in the Philippines, but, you know, like anything, it just sucks at first, and you just keep doing it, and you eventually get used to it, and eventually it's just like second nature. Cardlin, do you listen to Nightcore? Not really. Left Hook says, I played the stress test, and hoo boy, this was the most saturated area to quest in a very difficult LBO. Really? Night Elves? Everybody wanted to be a Night Elf when they came back? That's strange. I figured everybody coming back would want to be Horde. I remember every time, no matter where I went, every time somebody said they wanted to play World of Warcraft, I was always being bullied into being Horde. I was always for the Horde. Come on, bro. Do you want to be Horde? Alliance sucks. So I figured, now the time for me to finally just be Alliance. Be happy with myself. I like myself, and I like the Alliance. Elaine, be with me. Oh, Loon. I was like, Elaine? Alright, thanks, Elaine. I don't know who Elaine is. But yes, Loon be with you as well. Alliance forever, says Manda Intong. I agree. Spiders? Am I supposed to kill spiders? Level 4. I think I'm only level 2. Uh-oh. Poison. Ooh. Okay. Wasn't there like a cave or something I'm supposed to go to? Here we go. Stop. Check the quest log. Let's see. Find Ivoron by the cave to the north. Well, this is a cave to the north. I just don't know if I'm supposed to be in here doing this. Is this the right cave? I don't think it's the right cave. I don't think Iron's in this cave. Maya Christofferson says, hello all from Denmark. 1:30 a.m. here, but had to say hi. My youngest keeping me up anyway. Hope you all are good. Hope you're good too. Thanks for swinging by. I definitely am not supposed to be here yet. I'm here way too early. I have gone far too far. It is the right cave, says Melissa Upton. Alright, well, where's Iveron? Normally, I'd see a gold mark on my map. I'm just gonna run away from these spiders for now. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. You Iveron? You Iveron? ¿Dónde está la Iveron? Oh, that hurt a lot. Holy crap. Is Iveron one of these eggs? Megan Weinhold says, it's my first time seeing this game. That's so wacky to hear, because this game is, like, iconic. I shall protect you, you elven warrior. Now you must protect me. I'll protect you too. Block. If any of them are hurt, you're a little hurt. Nah, you're fine. Go regen. Madeline Rose says best voice ever. Ooh. You tripping. Ivan Liebert says, Cardlin, be aware. In England, it's 12 in the morning, and I gave up sleep to be here. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for giving up sleep to be here. You definitely didn't have to do that, but thank you all the same for sharing the time with me. T asks, Cardlin, are you excited for spooky season? I most certainly am. Alright, that was the cave to the north. I just ran all the way through it and I didn't see anybody, so. I feel like a Twitch streamer for some reason doing this. It feels a lot more, like the gaming is more kind of like a background to just kind of hanging out. Gregory says, woo, finally have a question. I'm not sure if this has maybe been asked before, but what is your favorite genre of music? If I had to choose from the music I've been listening to lately, how would you, like, what's Porter Robinson? Like, that kind of music. I've been listening to a lot of that. Or, like, I've been listening to, like, specific tracks, like some of Joji's tracks. So I don't know what category that falls under. But, like, yeah, Porter Robinson, and then, like, one-offs by Joji. Chain bracers. I can't wear it.
I'm out of range.
T asks, I really want to know how to become a member. I really want to support you. Well, thank you. Please join the green team. You can do so by clicking the join button. Should be underneath the stream window. Hopefully it's available in your region, as it's not available everywhere, I recently learned. 2 more Thistle Boars and 6 more Mangy Night Sabers. I got a lot of killing to do. We get some kick-ass emojis. We do a monthly members-only stream. We do weekly members-only chat. On the YouTube community page, I constantly send out surveys and whatnot to get your opinions on things. It's cool. And it really helps out, of course. Hit him with the stick. Natalie Rose asks, what's your favorite song of Joji's if you have one? Dancing in the Dark. It's certainly my current favorite. I'm also digging Sanctuary. Sanctuary is so confusing. It's like I like the song and I watch the music video and I don't get it. The music video like super confuses me. But the song is dope. Unequivocally. Killing cats. That is the World of Warcraft way. You know what else I played back in the day? I played a mage and really liked it. Maybe I'll be a mage. Yeah, the music video for Sanctuary, it's like it just... First they start off fighting the bad guy, and then they defeat the bad guy, and then his best friend becomes the bad guy, and they're chasing, and then the best friend becomes a bad guy and leaves, and then he becomes the captain, and then they fly off, and he just smiles, and that's the end? What? I'm so confused. Kendall Gregory says, Carlin, I agree with you so freaking much. Dancing in the Dark is amazing. I like it too. I like it a lot. Alicia Bagwandi says, oh my god, thanks. I've been through 2, but I wasn't conscious going into them. This is the first time I've acknowledged the surgery beforehand. Thanks, Maya. Hope everything is okay, Alicia. Where are these mangy lightsabers? So many boars. As you can see, it's tight competition for kills here. People are spread out all over the place trying to catch these animals as they spawn. I don't know if we're going to hit level 10 this session, but that'll be our goal for World of Warcraft Classic. Hit level 10, turn into a bear, and then figure out by then what we want to do. Do we want to stick with this? Do we want to play actual World of Warcraft, which has better graphics and like a lot more like improvements and whatnot in terms of
I can't carry anymore.
oh, my inventory is full. Oh no. Oh no. A lot of improvement in terms of just the way the game is made, the way the game plays. Or do we want to not play this at all? I do think that it would be cool if there was a game that we could all play together and we regularly played together. I think that'd be nice. Joe Rogan. What's up, Joe Rogan? I know Joe Rogan's here. Joe Rogan. That's an awesome name. Joe Rogan. Nekotaco Meow says, how can you keep up with all these comments and the game? I can barely keep up with what you're saying, and I'm not even playing. I know, right? New subscriber. Boopity boop. Amanda Intong says, I've never heard of Joji. I think we'll have to look up his music. I think you would not be disappointed if you did. Selling all the stuff because this stuff sucks. Selling the stuff. When word reached me that you were ready, I sent this sigil immediately. All of Cenarius' druids take great satisfaction in seeing our numbers bolster. The spirits even seem to have become stronger with our enhanced presence. In time, and with some patience, hopefully our strength will return to its former grandeur. Find me near the top of Aldrasil when you are ready. I will be your guide as long as you are in Shadow Glen. Okay. Another subscriber, nice. Carlin, you should play Alien Isolation. Maybe in October.
Greetings.
I've been looking for a spooky game that I actually want to play. And that could very well be it.
Denadris.
Alright, let's see what this cloak looks like. Look at the cloak now. Cool. Okay, Alicia McGuan, you have a good one.
Hello.
10 webwood venom sacks.
Denadris.
Denadris. Carly, you should play Franbo or Resident Evil 4. I played Resident Evil 4. No, I played Resident Evil 2, the remake. Resident Evil 4 is old. If they make a remake of it, I'll play it. So many people. So crazy. There we go. Druid trainer. Take your thing and teach me the ways of the druid.
Ruin beast.
God, it's kind of cool and it's kind of weird how I still remember how this all works. Like what button does what, and it's almost like second nature. I guess if you just play a game for so long. Little Nightmares has a Little Nightmares 2 coming out, but I think it's not coming out until... Actually, I don't know. New subscriber. Can one of the mods look that up? Or can somebody look that up when Little Nightmares 2 is coming out? Because I know they announced it. Just don't know when it is scheduled for. Do you think I can survive this fall? Yes, is the answer. Bring. Another subscriber. Kendall Gregory's birthday's on the 23rd. Mine is on the 24th. Neato. What quest do I got? Let's see. Felmoss. Grelkin. Okay, so I have to kill Grelkin for that. I have to find Ivoron by the cave to the north. And Webwood Venom Sacks. Okay. No one asks why you don't play Stardew Valley anymore. Well, first off, it's why don't you play Stardew Valley anymore? And the answer is because it was kind of boring to me. I wasn't really feeling it. And every time I'd put it up for a vote, it never really won. It never even really got a lot of votes. So I figure if y'all aren't interested and I'm not interested, then why are we doing it? October is going to be nuts. Indeed. Got a lot of stuff going on in October. Spidaire. Stop poisoning me. I should help you, friend. Okay. Never mind, you're good. Supposed to find Ivoron. I still haven't found him. Is he? Maybe he's up this walkway. There he is. Ivoron, you dingus.
What brings you here?
I'm so glad you found me, Cardlinal. How did you know I was here? Oh, I was bitten very badly.
May the stars guide you.
All the way back in town? That's so far away. Are you kidding me? September is going to be nuts too, though. September is my son's birthday. the channel anniversary and my anniversary with the missus will have been together for 4 years, just like the channel will be together for 4 years. The next 2 months are going to be banana bread. So many people in this freaking cave trying to kill things. Are you going to be okay? Yeah, he's going to be okay. Go ahead and knock after dark. Billy Williams says, oh my god, how old is No Pause now? He will be 17. Last time I did this, it hurt a lot. Let's see if it still hurts. Hurt less. Okay, yeah, it really hurt at all. Weird. See you in heal. Oh my god, look at all these people camping the big spider. There's a big spider that spawns in here every now and then, and people are just sitting around waiting for it to show up. Great. Sam H says, this makes me nostalgic of playing WoW with my cousin as a kid. Yeah, I played this, jeez, back when it came out, back in the, jeez, 2004, I think. There's too many new people, stop killing all my spiders. See, this is the difficult part. Not only do you have to kill spiders when there's like tons of people competing for them, but they don't always drop the item you need. Like here, we'll see if this one drops one. Well, we need webwood venom sacks. They don't always drop them. This one, okay, this one had one. I can't complain about that. Also had some nice shoes, which is good, since apparently I wasn't wearing shoes. Somebody else hits it first, they get credit, no matter, or they are allowed to loot it, no matter how much damage you do to it after that. Cupid says, I heard we're talking about September birthdays, and I turn 18 on September 20th, and I'm not ready. Well, the good news, Cupid, is you don't have to do anything. It'll just come regardless. Nightmares 2 is apparently happening in 2020. Thank you, mods. Oh, I'm dying. Oh, don't die this way. Yourself. Very nice. People just standing around waiting for spiders to show up. If you've been waiting for someone Julia K says, Cardlin, do you like to cook or bake? I'm not very experienced with cooking, but I love... Sorry, I'm not very experienced with baking, but I love cooking. Kendall Gregory says, my sister would like to say hi, but she's busy, so she told me me to do it. She's also wondering how you're doing. I'm doing great. Fuck. This guy keeps tagging all these spiders. What a jerk. Janelle turns 30 on September 27th. Nice. So much competition for these spiders. Christofferson says, okay, you have to ask. I'm the only one over 30 in here. I turn 35 in October. Maybe there are spiders out here I can kill. Oh, there's tons of people out here too. Dang it. It's like impossible to level up right now. There's too many people playing. You meant 36, no? Is it 36? Oh my god, you're right, it is 36. I turned 36 this October. Wow, I forgot. 1983. Dang. The numbers all blur together as you get older. The individual numbers matter a lot less. It's more about the decade. I think we can all agree growing up is scarier than spiders. I don't know. I've been growing up for a long time. It's been pretty alright, but spiders I never liked. Hit it! No, he hit it first. Dang it. Hit it! When I go back to town, there's going to be some new quest where it's going to make me come into the spider thing again. I have a feeling I did all the quests out of order. Kendall Gregory, you turned 12? That's pretty young. Fade. Stupid spider. Dang it. Everybody fighting over these spiders. It's so frustrating. Audio says there are a lot of flying cockroaches in the Philippines. The last time I visited, a bat flew through my hair instead. Yee. Not a fan of even the thought of that. Ragged leather pants? Oh, those are far better than my current pants. I am now wearing ragged leather pants. Oh yeah, if anybody wants a face reveal, there's a link right there from Ree. I did a face reveal this year, a few months ago. Hope you like it. Kato Wada says, "Yo, Cardlin, how's the stream going?" Not too bad, I'd say. Melissa Upton says, "Cardlin, you have to let us know what you do with this because rating would be awesome. But I don't want to resubscribe and make a new tune if I don't have to." Well, where is your tune as is? And what is your tune as is? Like what server, what faction, what level? It says this space reveal better not be like the stuff you pulled back in April. What are you talking about? He has the link. You can check it out there. Amy Louise says, "Cardlin, do you watch anime?" I do. Keep talking. We're gonna use the Hearthstone to go back because I'm a big lazy. Face reveal. As a matter of fact, Royal just linked it. Maybe somebody can link it again. There you go. Face reveal. Reed just linked it. So now everybody's curious about the face for some reason. Y'all make such a big deal out of it. Where does this go again? Who needed the webwood venom sacks? Somebody over here? Melissa Upton says, "I've got a Belf Priest and Hunter that is an Oceanic server. I'm happy to move tunes around, too. I think I stopped playing about 3 expansions ago."
Ishnu Allah.
We should all make new characters together.
Farewell.
One of the main servers. What is this? I gotta collect all these things. What Reese says is correct. If you want to submit a script, send them on over to cardlinscripts@gmail.com.
How may I help?
Much better staff would be appreciated. Webwood egg. Yes, you knew it. Dang it. You see, now I gotta go back to the freaking... I knew it. I gotta go back to the... stupid thing. I'm level 4 now, though. Let's see if our trainer has anything new for me. Maya Christopherson says, "Love the CardlinAudio just the way it is. Love all the different characters and fantasy can be unfolded like you read a book." Thank you, Maya. Socks Valentine says, "Hey Cardlin, how do you feel about the ocean? It terrifies me personally. I love it. It is the source of all life. Looking at the ocean makes me feel like I'm home." Train me! Moonfire, nice. Rejuvenation.
Good luck, friend.
Okay. Rejuvenation, you go there. Moonfire, you go there. Auto attack, you'll go to 6 for some reason.
Yushnu Allah.
So I think I'm going to do this kind of different. I'm going to stream this at any time of the day. And I'm going to kind of stream it outside of my normal order. So if it's the morning, I got a couple hours, I'll stream a little bit of this. If it's afternoon, I got a couple hours, I'll stream a little bit of this. It'll just be like nice passive streaming with the goal of unlocking the ability to become a bear. And then after a while, we can go ahead and work on that plan to have our own... Well, hopefully by then we'll have a plan at least as to what we want to do. Do we want to play seriously on another server? Gather the clans? Almost halfway to being level 5. Nice. Sarah Rose says, for some reason it doesn't feel real that I gotta leave and manage my own wacky health when I move 6 hours away from home. It's kind of freaking me out. You'll be alright. Oh, here's the Vulcans. Stolen. Stab him. Stab him. Stab him. Stab him. Stab him. Stab him. There it is. God, I forgot we had to train weapons in this version. Melissa Upton says, for streaming at this time of day really suits me. Because it's almost 10 a.m. Streaming later works for me too, but earlier means I'd be asleep. Can't raid when I'm asleep. True that. Got my mushroom, got some fell mouse. Gotta kill couple more of these demony imp things. Vayron says, oh, my heart, she's kissing the little bears on the screen. She's 4. Aw, that's sweet. Echo Taco Meow says, am I the only one who has to sit in the sweltering sun in front of a closed library and their Wi-Fi just have strong enough internet to watch this? I've never been so sweaty. Sorry. I was hoping you can get more comfy soon. Oh my god.
Still recharging.
So many of these dudes.
Still recharging.
Crazy, ridiculous amount of these. Stab him. And stab him. Ragged leather vest. Ooh, look at me. Far more utilitarian than my fancy old dress. Soon. Sun need wants me to take him somewhere. We'll finish up this quest. We'll call it a day. Moi Moi, or Moi Moi, says, my sister's been playing WoW since she was 8, so seeing this and watching you play brings back memories. Cool. Says, cool character, you're killing it, dude. Thank you. No afternoon nap today, Cardlin? Nah, not today. At least I took a little morning nap when I could. While I could. You like jazz? Some of these names. Ridiculous. Cynical, Zelia, Draven. Done with mushrooms, done with Felmos. I think I'm done with these dudes all together. Now we just need to get some moon petal lilies, which I believe are over by the lake. The lake is over here. Brooklyn Elias says this would be a fun game to people watch on. Yeah. I think there's plenty of examples of funny names and people just acting ridiculous because they don't think anybody's watching. I remember somewhere in the game is this deep subway, and the subway connects these two cities, which are normally very, very far apart. But if you use this subway, it's not that far at all. You just take the subway and you get you there really fast. It's this tram that runs across this huge span of this huge distance. Now, if you ride the tram, it doesn't take too long, but if you run it, it takes forever. Now, I remember what people used to do is they would walk the tram, and about halfway through or something, they would hide there, and they would have like they would have naughty chats. They would have like they'd essentially sexting before sexting. Their characters would just like be like there, and they'd just be like sexting chat at each other, and it's like, ooh, you can't do that. Naughty chats. So every now and then, when I was bored, I'd go on the deep run tram, and about halfway through I'd jump off and just run around and see if I can find people chatting to each other. Because it would show up in this chat, you know, like in the chat window. But it would show up as local chat, which normally you can only see if it's nearby. Let's move this over. I think that works better. Naughty chats. Where do we even get webwood ichor? These are webwood spiders, so presumably... Hid. Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. It's just the one egg? Is that all I needed? This person logged out here and just logged back in? Is that how desperate you are to get this boss? I'm gonna get the next one. I can feel it in my bones. Next time this boss spawns, it's gonna be meat. Come on. Come on. Boss spawns, come on, come on. You can do it. Yes! Got it! Survive the fight. Nice. This person, I believe, drops green. I didn't get it. But I did get the boss kill, so that's nice. Abigail Henson says, would you be my friend, Cardlin? I'm friends with everybody here. We all friends. Get the chest. The chest is full. Start throwing stuff away that won't sell well, like the bread. Buy bread. chop rate is butts. Alright, we got it. Webwood Icker. We can now head back. Mim and Birdie asks, Carlin, do you know Star Kid? I'm a motherfucking Star Kid. I know that. Good old peaceful, beautiful WoW. Where the hell? Okay. I got lost. One of the cool things about WoW is you can press a button and it just runs. Like for example, right now I'm not doing nothing. I'm not pressing anything, it's just running. I like that a lot. As a matter of fact, key bindings, auto run, start auto run, toggle auto run. Whoops, Google steer, reset the default. Okay.
I am honored. God is
What?
watching.
I have to. Oh my god. I have to go all the way back over there and give it to him? Everybody else so busy in this town they can't freaking. Okay. Guess we got some time. Nim Bun Chwai says, I need this game. You totally should. Come play with me. I don't know if we're going to stay in this server. I don't know if we're going to stay in this game. But I do want to have a game where I openly invite people to play with me all the time. Kato Owada asks, when do you think the stream will be ending? Well, for sure it'll end by 6. Maybe a little bit before then. Because I got some stuff I need doing. Mikachi says, kind of like Monster Hunter. Yeah, but Monster Hunter had a really high barrier of entry. Not only do you have to buy this super expensive game, but also the game itself was very difficult and very like unforgiving and cruel. That's why I think the only person who joined me was Mid and Rox. But I think this game is a lot cheaper. I mean, you can play for free up to level 20, and you can it's a lot more newbie friendly, a lot more inviting, a lot easier to pick up and a lot easier to play, and also a lot more conducive to playing in a group. Melissa Upton says, when is the D&D podcast coming? The official announcement will be sometime in September. Hopefully we'll be able to do the first episode then as well.
Can I assist you?
Choose your award. These pants that suck, or this chest you can't wear. Ah, delightful. Chest probably sells for more. So there's that. Level Level 5. We're halfway to the bear. How do we... No, don't do that. Slash leave 1. There you go. A lot less randos.
Greetings.
Ooh.
Farewell.
I believe this is the last set of quests before they send me off to the next place. Let's see. Kato Wada asks, is this game free or do I need to buy it? So if you want to play WoW Classic, you have to have an active subscription, which is $15 a month. If you want to play WoW Normal, it's free up to level 20. I think we'll be moving to WoW Normal, just because WoW Classic is so dated. Not in a good way. Level 6, level 6, okay. Level 6 is the next big thing.
I'm listening.
I'm listening. Fill the crystal file and bring it back to...
May the stars.
Oh my god, there's so much annoying running back and forth quests. It's frustrating. Fill up this file. Manga Comics asks, can you use mods to change the UI in Classic? I heard you can. I don't have any experience with it myself, but I heard that yes, it is indeed possible. So we need to go here and use this file, fill it up, and then run all the way back to the lazy man atop the tree. No horsies to ride in this game? I believe you get your first horsey in this game at level 30 or 40. Though in WoW Normal, you get it a lot earlier. Yeah, we're just gonna we'll do WoW Normal. I'm leaning a lot towards WoW Normal. We'll at least test it out, see if people actually come play. I thought you start flying at 40, says Amanda Intong. I don't think they have flying in Classic. I think
My
flying is
goods
something they
are
added
of
later.
the highest quality.
Sell, sell, sell. Ooh, is this good? It's the same. Sell, 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 sell.
May the stars guide you.
And you. No horses to ride. You get the horses later. Yeah. Good old WoW. Ah, there you go. According to their beloved SO, Cal, confirms that you get your first mount at 40, and that you get the last mount, the epic mount, which goes faster, at 60. And there is no flying in Classic. I really don't get the appeal. It's like, hey, let's all gather and play this game that is older and has a lot less features than the ones you're used to.
What brings you here?
What brings you here?
Denmark.
Ah, he sent me away to my first quest in another area. Time to say goodbye to this forest and say hello to another forest altogether. Bip. Oh, okay, we're good. So who gave me this quest for the Fell Moss? Because I gotta go turn it in. Once we turn it in, I think we'll call it a day. Maybe somebody over here? Somebody in here, maybe? I do not recall. Nope, not in here. In here? Nope. Maya Christopherson says, this reminds me when me and my husband used to play AOC together before the kids came. Age of Camelot. Right? AOC, Age of Camelot? I heard that was a good game. I heard the PvP in that game, player versus player, was a lot of fun. There we go, I think that's the last quest.
What is nature's call?
What indeed? Get these nice pants, pretty please. Alright. Look at them fancy pants. Ooh. Free the knees. We freed the knees. Wow, look at those knees. Look at those sharp, sharp knees. That's a cool dance, actually, for you to spam the sit emote. Speaking of cool dance, look at this super sexy dance she does. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ha la 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 la. Ha la 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 la. Ha choo 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 choo. Ha choo 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 choo. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, yeah. Oh. Now where to? Gotta find the road that leads out of this area. Which I believe is right here.
Peace be with you.
Bring the Dolinar delivery to Innkeeper Keldamir.
Farewell.
And farewell to you, good sir, Porthanius. That's a shitty name. Behold, the rest of Teldrassil Forest. Look how massive these trees are. Got owls. Got pink lavender trees. More owls. More owls. It's basically just owls and trees. Got this guy just running in place. Got this guy over here who's like, hey, help! I'm a satyr. Eager for work, I see. Lucky for you, a day never goes by that I don't wish I had a fledgling troop for my bidding. You see, Cardlin, I can make you very happy and provide you with things you never dreamed of having. But in order for that to happen, you must bring me certain items. My business in the forest often requires certain reagents. They turn them into a frog. Okay, well, I can't talk to them right now. They are currently a frog. Ribbit. I think you do quests with this person and then eventually they betray you and you're like, betray me? Nah, I'm gonna use this power you gave me on you, and now you are a frog. Oh, the missus. Lexicope asks, how's the missus? The missus is finally back. We get to spend our mornings together once more. My morning, her evening. It's probably why I'm yawning so much, but it's super worth it to be able to spend time again with the missus.
Now what?
Oh, I've signed an evil contract by agreeing to work for him. Whatever shall become of me? But soft. What light through yonder window breaks? Could it be a new town? Y'all so sweet with those emojis. I'm glad she's back. That's my
Vishnu Daldiye,
baby.
illumined like the wind.
Pick up that.
Vishnu
Pick up
Daldiye.
that. Then we go over here.
How may I help?
We turn in the quest. Oh, I will take the water, please.
Goddess, watch over you.
We make this in our
Be careful.
home. And just like that, we are done. But what is a session of World of Warcraft without going to sleep properly in a proper bed? Slash sleep? Slash sleep. Ah, isn't that nice? With my dagger just resting on my hip. Everybody say goodnight, Cardlin. Look at her sleeping. Alright then, y'all. I'm gonna get going. I gotta bring my son somewhere. But I'll be back tomorrow with another stream, probably. For now, though, I got a diggity dip. So thank you all so much for being here. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Thank you for the super chats and the donations. Thank you for the mods for holding it down. And thanks for the cool, engaging conversation. It's been fun. I'll be streaming more of this, but probably not this. Probably regular WoW. We'll see if we can build a guild over there, okay? Alright. Y'all take it easy now. Have a good one. Cheers.